All right, people, we're trying something new, Alfred. Trying to learn you something. Trying to get something in your thick skull like Uncle Bruce would.
We're talking to you, Hollywood.
Yeah, we're about to sit down and check out the new OCP trailer.
This is for RoboCop 3, right?
This might as well have been RoboCop 3 by the looks of it.
Oh, so you haven't, I've seen, we just took a brief look at it then. We're
going to break down this trailer.
Yeah.
I think this is like a breakdown of the things that we've just noticed. So we've literally just checked it out. But let's just have another look at it. So yeah, appropriate for all audiences, unless you're a fan of the original, I should say.
This isn't going to be
So apparently, right there, that is Skynet. Now,
is it looking a lot like Elysium? I didn't realize OCP was South Africa. No, not Detroit. Is it set in Detroit?
I don't know. Well, apparently you got a HK killer flying over District 9 with Ed 209 down here in the corner. That looks like Ed 209 or whatever the hell it is. It looks like
Maybe we should tell people.
Cupid.
Maybe we should tell people to play this trailer as.
No, this is actually going to be on footage.
Oh, okay.
When it pauses here, it's going to pause for them.
Okay.
So if you look down here, you can see Cupid is hunting a car.
I'm also happy Starscream has got a cameo in this. Starscream.
Well, look, there's more than one. There's Ed 209 here, Ed 209 here, and Ed 209 up there.
This just looks like. Okay, keep going. Before I start.
There is fine. So apparently that is District 9 or Elysium.
I'm also impressed. Is Carl Urban in this? in this one?
He should have been Judge Dredd. Yeah,
an alright RoboCop, actually. Oh. He wants to be, everyone wants him to do everything else. I think he's playing Conan.
He would make it a weird Conan. I like this.
I also believe he's playing all four of the Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 3.
And the black one. And Rick Moranis.
And Lewis.
and Slimer.
And the fridge.
Playing the fridge, just see his giant head.
Alright, keep going. Keep going. This trailer's got, fuck it, we're not even...
No, but like this, when crime is out of control. When is crime in control? Starters. Like, yeah, crime is...
Oh, we're being a bit harsh with that.
No, I'm just pointing at that. It should say when crime has overrun the city or something. No, when crime is going to...
The feedback for this trailer so far, from what I've read, it's mixed. Well, look, I've heard a lot of people say it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be, but to be fair on that, what we were expecting... I don't know what you were expecting.
So far we're 11 seconds into it.
No, I've already seen the trailer. I'm just, I really haven't sat down to watch it, you know what I mean?
We're 11 seconds in, we're already pointing at mistakes.
It's not maybe we should roll on.
Not a good start. Let's keep going.
When's Peter Weller in this?
Alright, so far he's got a partner who's black already dies.
Is that Lewis?
Apparently.
This detective Alex Murphy and Officer Down.
Fuck, they've gone for the...
Okay, now it's Detective Alex Murphy, whose black partner gets killed. So Lewis has now been replaced by a typical black partner that gets killed.
They're going to change things, I don't mind that. But you know what
It should have been Danny Glover. It should have been Murtaugh.
Now let's go a little subtlety in this.
The only solution.
We are on the...
Oh, yes!
Space Windu.
The only solution is the Avengers. and the Jedi.
The only solution is one bad motherfucker. Let's see what Samuel Jackson has to say.
Of a technological revolution.
Oh, it's Iron Man! And
Commissioner Gordon! This is what happened when Batman died.
Yeah.
He supposedly dies.
I might start robotics. Got nothing else to do. Crime's already fixed up.
No solution isn't human.
Figure they can rally behind it.
Batman!
Let's just go back.
I love how casually Michael Keaton's playing this. It's almost like he's just on an arm. It's like they've just wheeled him in on an armchair. It's like, yeah, RoboCop. Anyway, where's the script over here? I'll read it over here to the right. That's what he's actually reading there.
I say, at least the image here of the real original RoboCop.
Can I point out the cast in this movie is really impressive.
Yeah, they're looking at the combat suit of RoboCop.
It is cool to see the original costume, but again, it's like, well, when I look at, yeah,
why change something that's working? Like, you know what? Let's get the T-1000. Let's just change it.
Right, let's keep going.
What do you got to say, Batman?
Yes! I never knew Cylons were going to be in RoboCop. I always wanted to see Battlestar continue.
That is a Cylon.
Come on, it looks fucking just like it.
And he just lifted his helmet off like the one in RoboCop 2.
Yeah! Well, see, this could be... The Cylons at the end of Battlestar flew off in a ship, right?
Land on Earth.
Yep. And decided, we really like Samuel Jackson.
Let's just move on.
My baby.
Now this part, fucking pretty boy. Can you pause this shit? I'm sorry, but the whole point of Alex Murphy was he was just a regular guy.
But he looks like a regular guy.
He doesn't. That's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy.
He's
He's
a
not
family
great
man.
looking.
I think he's a bastard. He wouldn't let his own wife kiss his son.
Look, the whole point of Peter Weller was a pretty ugly guy. He was. I remember sitting there, it got up to the famous sequence where he gets gunned down. I remember sitting there with a friend. And all he could do after that sequence is say, Peter Weller's a pretty ugly guy.
He's got big bullet holes in you.
He's like, oh, ugly.
Oh, you're very unattractive.
Speaking about famous death scenes, I think we're about to preview the end of Alex Murphy.
No car, and boom!
Alright. You start.
Where to begin? Now, as you said, one of the most famous deaths in movie history is replaced by a dickhead opening his car door. And not exactly the most impact. I mean, the idea of him being gunned down brutally compared to...
the whole point of that was to... Again, it goes back to Alex Murphy's just a regular guy. How do you make him sympathetic?
What happened here? Did he did someone actually put a bomb in his car?
See, I'm just looking at that going, it's only a model. Okay, keep going.
Let's keep going.
We're gonna put a man inside a machine.
He's so casual, look at him!
We haven't even got to the MGM logo.
It's so casual, it's just like, well, we should think about turning him into a robot.
I like the way
that is a cool new logo.
I like the way he just says that. We're just gonna put a man on the machine.
Yeah, let's look. I swear he's lying down on a couch.
You think he's just filming Michael Keaton in his house?
Yeah. Would you mind just popping over? I'll only be in this movie if I can stay on this couch.
Well, so far he hasn't even stood up. He's just standing behind a desk.
Does he actually stand? Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Maybe he's got any
We're
legs.
9 minutes in this trailer, and it's gone for 40 seconds.
And now we're getting to the MGM logo, which that's pretty cool. I mean, can't complain about that.
New logo.
Columbia.
But it's so...
Over 80% of his body.
Okay, he suffered 4th-degree burns all over his body.
Well, that doesn't sound that injured. That doesn't sound really that 4th-degree burn. I mean, how bad...
But then you see the photo of him here. Right, he's missing a leg. They don't mention that he's missing a leg or an arm. So,
see, that's a pretty nice body prosthetic that they've got.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman's a good looking.
It's good to have a bloody CG effects.
That's what I mean. When you look at that, I mean, that's a good image. Like, but at the same
time... Look at that, who does it look like? Anakin? Yeah, it looks like Anakin Skywalker whatever he got his ass put.
Ooh, who got turned into a machine. Ooh.
What a surprise. So I'm just gonna let this play out, because this is the scene I have a big problem with.
Paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair.
You say you can save him, but what does that mean?
Alright. Big issue there. That was wherever he's Alex Murphy's wife.
The hot chick.
His wife, I'm surprised. She instantly knows he
She's
can be
the one
saved.
responsible for RoboCop.
Yeah, and in the original, what made that so much better was the fact they assumed he was dead.
Yeah.
They had no idea, and he has, well, I'll get to the point where he has no memories.
Well, I mean, we can't judge off the trailer, but
yes, you can!
But, well, that's just it. If they're giving away this story, and if it is what the trailer is showing.
I'm missing one person in this already. I'll buy it for $1.
Yeah. And also, do you mind if I zip this up?
Okay.
Is he in it?
Well, let's just get...
What life will he have?
She is pretty. She looks like...
What kind of life would he have?
I look at him in that suit, and it's...
He doesn't look like he's injured.
But it looks like he's just like... It's like his pizza hasn't been delivered on time. Oh, dear. And him having a... It takes
him
away...
having a human hand.
It takes away from it.
I don't like
the idea. For me, it's like, well, he's not... It was always a mystery to me, I don't know about you, how human he was.
That's why this line right here. Resort.
What kind of suit is this? It's not a suit. It's you.
What the hell did you do to me?
Oh, fuck, so he's just like a regular guy who's been roboticized.
Exactly. Yeah. He instantly knows, which therefore means he has memories. And what made the original great is the fact his whole life was stolen from him. Not the fact that he was killed.
Yeah,
he had no memories at
all. And that caused sympathy for the character.
Yeah, and now it's like, what did you do to me? You put me in a suit. I'll be like, yeah, but
so
you still have your fucking
but
memories.
That to me is just like sci-fi movie of the week sort of shit.
Yeah. Which I don't know, maybe this scene might be towards the end, but then if he's still
I mean, maybe he gets memories and he comes back.
I wouldn't be straining.
You know it's going to be bullshit. You know this is going to be such an action movie with nothing.
I'm trying to find
I know, me too.
Gary Oldman. I mean, Commissioner Gordon getting choked by, is that Batman? Might as well. Well, he becomes Batman because he wears black at the minute. Which we're going to have ever get to that scene, actually.
There'll be lots of action. There he is standing! He's got legs! Okay, now this line, this is purely because this is from Batman Begins, this line, and they've deliberately got Michael Keaton to say it. You know the bit when he said, does it come in black, about the tumbler?
Yeah. Let's just hear what Michael Keaton has to say.
Let's go with black.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's just go with black. Oh. Just have Alfred stand around. Would you want your pizza, sir? Like, here he is, the black RoboCop.
That is Batman. I'm sorry, that is Batman.
Signals into Alex's ray.
Mixed with a bit of the soul.
He's not.
So he's finding a bunch of machines, and supposedly, as Gary Oldman's explaining here, the machine has control.
This is how this sonar shit worked in Batman.
Actually, it is the fucking sonar thing, but no, they're explaining how the machine still controls the man and all this shit, and then supposedly he can override it, but he's not meant to.
I get a feeling this is going to be a movie where there's like
tons look at him again! Sitting with his legs crossed, arms crossed,
Is that Michael Keaton though? I thought Michael Keaton was more bald.
That's Michael Keaton for sure.
Like, he should put his feet up.
He's
over, Commissioner.
He invented RoboCop to be his slave just to get him up and get him beer and food.
I'm sure of it. Hey, I'm liking this movie already.
Alright, Gary, what are you going to tell me?
I selected 13 targets.
I'm impressed that Dennis Hopper's back.
I was going to say, Dennis Hopper. To me,
Dennis Hopper doesn't look happy to be in the movie.
Well, apparently he's hunting after Mike from Breaking Bad. I thought that looks just like him.
And you notice how he's about to shoot at tons more black people.
I was going to say, all these people targeted, they're all black. You know how they're bad because they're wearing hoodies.
Yeah. You can't trust them.
And one of these guys is even cop. No, but he's targeting one person. Okay.
That is Batman. Come on.
I don't mind the bike.
Oh, it's bullshit. That is Batman.
I don't mind
to get him on a bike. That's the bad part.
Riding off
is the future of American justice.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
I think he's talking about the Avengers.
Yeah. He should just look for his eye patch.
Is it from the wrong state? They need a jump.
I looked for an eye patch, but instead I just got a bad perm.
They need a fucking shark to jump up through that screen and bite his ass and half or something. RoboCop literally just going on a shooting spree.
That's
how they're going to get away with the violence. It'll be from his point of view.
Yeah,
apparently he sees in Terminator Vision, apparently.
That's a notion.
Which, the OCP, which I'm glad they kept the one thing they do keep is the OCP logo. Everything else is fucking different. But that city doesn't look dangerous to you at the moment.
No, it looks quite peaceful. I might move.
Peaceful, quiet and calm. But yeah, OCP Towers, which looks very similar, like down there with the whole Ed 209
which begs
battle.
The question, why are they keeping half of this film and why are they... keep going. Alex, stop! You didn't take your... Oh, for fuck's sake!
You need to speak to your son. It's like, what do you want me to talk to him about? Oh, by the way, I'm a robot. I mean, the idea that he instantly knows memories of his kid, and it's like, maybe he's just an asshole of a father.
I mean, look, it could be a very different kind of story where it's about the family bonding and all that. I mean, but
I don't
come on.
It would work though if she had memories and even if she decided to keep him alive and save him, but he had no memories.
Yeah, I mean,
that would have been a lot more.
To me, this is just like a really dysfunctional family. Look, not interested. I see that in Jersey Shore. You really need that on RoboCop.
Jersey Shore RoboCop. No, thank you. Alright, who's in control?
Definitely not the director. Come on, look. What's it? Oh, thank you, Starscream.
Starscream's just shooting some random building for no. Hey,
alright.
Finally he makes an appearance. Jackie Earl, Clarence Boddicker wannabe.
That's a real danger in this movie, isn't it? That he could turn out to be
I love
just
this
a
actor.
really
You see him once in the trailer. Once. And he's a great...
Well, maybe there's a reason for it. I mean, maybe they're trying to do something.
Because he's in one scene. And he gets shot straight away.
I like how, at least he's got his gun holster thing. But
yeah, I was going to say, when he pulls it, just seeing here where, his gun comes, but that looks CG.
Yeah.
Again, I was like, I don't like, why not do that shit practical like they did in the original? It looked good. Man. Now, that is just CG galore. Him jumping down. I hate people who are actually watching this trailer going, just play the fucking thing, because we'll just keep pausing this shit. But that just looks CG. And I mean, it looks like the original RoboCop there, whatever. Or machine. He's surrounded by
But that's the
829s.
point. That's the point. The point is he didn't know if he was man or machine. He's going to know he's a man in this.
It could be a woman.
Lug should be RoboCop. All right, keep going. We could be.
Overriding the system's priority.
Is this movie? Can you just pause this? Is it going to just be
And a good bonking
tits?
scene.
No, is it just going to be like a whole bunch of scientists all the way through explaining his actions? Why he's doing this because the approximate levels in his dilithium are down.
I would rather them explain this scene more. Oh, he's about to insert the penis into his
I
wife.
believe he's attempting re-entry. No, this is obviously going to be before he becomes RoboCop.
but-
I think. I hope, or maybe
Maybe not.
Maybe they should start it with him as a robot and turn him into the explosion turns him into a man.
Maybe everyone's just a robot. Everyone's RoboCop and they just create a human.
Yeah, I think that's what Batman and Robin was aiming to. Remember?
This scene gets reenacted later on with him in Ed 209. That would be awesome. I'd pay for it.
Present, compassion, fear, instinct, they will always interfere with the system.
Michael Keating. Hey, what's the shredder doing next to him? Isn't that him? William, whatever you think.
No, I don't know.
That's the shredder.
He's not in this, I don't think.
Michael
I think everyone else is.
Michael Keaton's got that look. It's like, why is there a camera in my face? I'm like, playing a movie.
And I bet you it's actually a high shot, but there's a couch behind.
I've worked out what happens in this. This scene, he's about to get shot. He comes back to life as Beetlejuice.
And Miley Cyrus comes up.
And Miley Cyrus just twerking with him. That'd be awesome. Finally, Ed 209 with Skylines!
I don't, oh shit, there's heaps of it to do.
Which is wrong.
With
Well, Ed 209 Grey was like those...
Why are there so many I mean, come on, that looks just like District.
It's District
it looks
9.
like RoboCop put in the District 9. Look, I don't mind the CG. The CG is nice, but we know how it's done. It's like, well...
I don't mind the look on that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It still does not compare to the original look. Oh,
because the original look was the original.
Yeah, but it had that look like it was
my argument against
that
all
looks like
remakes.
that looks like a machine. For some, no shit. But the original looked like a beast. It actually looked like a monster.
Beast noise,
that's the point. It looked like a monster. But whereas I kind of like that look better. But yeah, fucking sidelines.
Well,
alright, come on, Ed, keep going. And finally,
You're coming with me.
No, voice is alright.
I mean, that I don't mind. At least he says that pretty good. But who's he talking to? He's probably talking to Michael Keaton.
I think he's talking to his wife.
He's talking to his son. He's like, I'm taking you back.
No, yeah, you're right. He's talking to Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's like, I'm not moving.
I'm not getting out of this chair.
I'm staying right here.
You have to drag him. And of course...
But even if you look at that logo, I mean, there's nothing original with that. It's just... Like, I know it's just attacking a logo, but...
Experience it in IMAX. You get to see Michael Keaton huge behind a chair and doing
I'm not feeling it. That's just me. I mean, look, it's not a terrible trailer.
This film is not yet rated. It will be PG.
Look, okay, if it's rated PG, that's going to alienate a lot of people.
It will be, though. And I can understand... It is a different RoboCop. No matter what we want, but compared, just looking at...
who are the people that are going to be interested in it? Are going to be people who were interested in the original. So
but you can't redo the original again, because otherwise why bother?
But they're telling the story again.
That's the point. Why not just do a sequel?
They're telling the story again with some changes that take away from what the meaning was. So
that's the issue. I have no problem with the look of this film and all this shit. It's the fact that taking what
looks alright. It's very generic.
Yeah, they're taking geriatric.
I think it was filmed by a geriatric person.
You know what they need in the street? That old guy. That son of a bitch, you took my pants.
And he should be with that guy. Oh, it's the Lord of the Jungle.
That's what the show. I mean, you're missing all that.
Yeah,
those kind of characters.
Tell that was added to, but also the satire.
That was very much.
I mean,
I was going to say.
That's why when I say I realized when I was a teenager just how well made RoboCop was. That's
any last words? We've hit 30 minutes right on the good time.
Look, I'm not feeling it. I know people are saying, look, you give it a chance. Okay, look, regardless of what it is, here's it. Regardless of what it is, it's still not their idea.
Yeah.
You know, and I think for the best remakes to work, they have to take the original idea and totally change it. The Thing.
Yeah.
Or even The Fly.
Yeah, The Fly was another one.
Those are the remakes that work because they change the ideas. Then you get ones that like, I know people like The Karate Kid, but for me, I think that this will be that, is just duplicates the storyline.
The Karate Kid fight RoboCop. Just do that.
Jaden Smith should play RoboCop, and he's like this miniature.
No.
Imagine the
as long as Will Smith was Michael Keaton.
And he walks in, and you know the difference between you and me, Murphy? Lewis, I make this look good.
fuck that.
Can you imagine that?
Just fuck that.
I'm not expecting too much. Maybe I'll put it that way. I'm not expecting too much.
Yeah, people check it out.
And they better have, I tell you, they better have the guy, oh, Lord of the Jungle, woo. He's got to be in it somewhere.
He should have been RoboCop.
They've got job security. They're not supposed to remake it.
And we'll end it at that, people. Thank you for listening and checking this out. Goodbye. And don't forget, if you enjoy these video reviews, check out our podcast at dragononthewalkpodcast.com. You can also like us and share us on Facebook. Follow the links below and enjoy.